Hello my darlings, my name is Sylvedorkable, I'm your monster waifu, and I think the stream is working now. I apologize for the 8 or so minute delay. I just spent the past like 13 minutes working on the stream because for some reason it was acting kind of weird and didn't want to go live. It was really weird. So
Basil Doodles number 2.
I think we're live now on all platforms. So it looks okay. So, okay. Now I can finally get back to it. While I was waiting, I started doodling the second one. Nothing huge, honestly, but little.
Stream Elements bot running.
Hopefully everyone's doing okay with the stream, because I don't know what the hell was wrong with it. I wish I knew. As much as I like the adorable little eyes, I don't want to give him that eye. So.
Hi, I'm late. Took a nap and almost overslept.
It's okay, Mama. We actually were having issues with our stream for the last couple minutes, so you're only about like 3 minutes late. What if I made his pupils like ridiculously large? Like they do, like they get when like a cat's like super excited.
Okay.
Like you've seen like super excited cats and they have like the huge wide dilated eyes. So how are you, Mama?
Good so far.
Well, that's good. You have a good nap? Little shorter, like longer.
Yes, not hot today.
Well, that's good. It's actually been kind of on the cooler side lately here. I realized that I was drawing the cat
Here too.
a little wrong. I realized when I was looking at Basil earlier today that cats' haunches actually are surprisingly high on their backs.
Kind of windy too.
So like, for example, I was wrong. This is not how it looks. They actually go down and then like almost immediately go up. So a cat's haunch is actually much higher. So this is more of an abbreviated, but yeah, I realized that when I was looking at Basil today, that the haunch is actually supposed to be much higher. Which kind of makes a cat more bottom heavy, which is why I kind of like this style more. This style, not this style. Although they're both really cute. I don't like this. I don't know. Its tiny little feet look really disproportionate to its body. Because its tiny little feet look disproportionate to its body, I don't really like that either. So I like these two.
Never noticed.
Yeah, I know. It's not something like I was sitting there staring at Basil, and he was staring back at me, and I was just like sitting there looking at him, and I'm like, your back is really high. Like, you wouldn't notice that by looking at a cat, but it is. Their backs are like abnormally high. So I kind of like these two styles. I don't know. I did a couple things a little different. And I'm still looking at ideas. Because I could technically just...
Your back is abnormally high.
Oh, that's just rude. Duplicate. So we're going to duplicate this. Do two more that I essentially can make edits to. Now, one of the things, I wanted to play with the ears a little. And I wanted to play with the shape of the face. So the ears, I've seen cat ears drawn a lot of different ways. Right now I have these two methods. But I've seen a lot of different ways. I've also seen like the faces drawn a little different. So like, whereas one, they can like come down a little. Like, which actually kind of like better because
Why don't you draw Bear's mascot anymore?
because Bear's not part of the channel anymore. Although you'll be happy to know
anime characters are stylized and not realistic at all.
That is very true. Although I will say that Bear has actually been working on something that I'm super excited to see him do because he's been wanting to do it for a while. And it's essentially a comic strip, I think. At least for the most part, it seems like a comic strip. And it's going to be a witch that lives in a swamp. And I actually find it kind of interesting because I've always enjoyed looking at his various different styles of artwork. And I told him that I would be willing to... I don't know if I like that. I told him I would be willing to promote it on my channel, since he had always been such a close part of the channel back when he was part of it. I don't know if I like that. I do like the side things though, but I kind of want to move the ear.
Did you know that the idea of a self-serve buffet may go extinct?
Yes. They actually have been talking about that around here as well. They're considering the prospect of completely getting rid of it because it cross-contaminates. Which, I mean, it is what it is. Let's see. Ears, 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 ears.
At Scarlet Scorpio is now
Oh,
auto-hosting
thank
you.
you.
That's not cool.
No, there's a lot of things that they're anticipating will... Oh, that's cute, an idea. There's a lot of things that they're anticipating will eventually go extinct because of all of this hullabaloo. Has like little tufts in the center, but the tufts kind of resemble
Why did it
hearts.
take them until now to do it? I stopped going to Buffett's even before the coronavirus came around. That sneeze guard doesn't stop shit.
Because technically they didn't have a reason to tell people not to do it. Not enough to take away their liberties to
What other things?
have the freedom to do it. You had to call me out on it, didn't you? I'm like half awake right now and can't think of anything. God damn it. I know that they've been considering closing down, I'm sorry, my brain is not working today. I, for the life of me, cannot remember what I was going to say. I really can't.
Funny how you don't get viruses through the month due to all the germs present. To be honest, I don't mind the cafeteria style buffets. Less food waste and less contamination.
Personally, I don't mind one way or another. It just kind of sucks that everything has to come down to this, you know?
Soup Plantation just went out of business.
I do like that style, though.
It would have to be the serving utensils that are touched.
Yeah, I could see that. Just realized this one didn't have any. Any whiskeys. I actually do like the style of having the downward more than the upward swept. Oh.
Make it automated like a vending dispenser, then it would be okay, or have gloves. What are whiskers for again?
Whiskers are actually, as far as cats go, they actually, help the cat navigate through narrow passageways. So usually a cat's whiskers will be about as wide as its body is. So like if you see larger cats, you'll see that they have larger whiskers. So they'll stick their head into a crevice like an alleyway or a duct. And if their whiskers touch the sides, like they can't fit their whiskers through, then they know that the rest of the body won't fit through. Which is why it's actually really kind of messed up to cut a cat's whiskers. Yeah. Okay, so these are the 4 iterations. I kind of want to do something different with the ears one more time, and like that way I have a good deal of decisions on how to do it. Oh, I know. I'll give it little.
So just weird antennas for their face?
Yeah, kinda. I mean, essentially, they help them judge space so that they know where they're going, and if they can fit through it.
I don't like deep, skinny feeding bowls.
So I do like the cute little paws. I like both of these, but I think out of all of them that I like this body most.
Sorry that I'm late for the stream.
No worries.
A YouTube video.
Like this body most. And those eyes. Technically, try doing something different, like maybe make them more stylized. So they go like that. Maybe for this one, do like both one way. And then this one, do them both opposite. Oh, thank you.
A few animals have whiskers, not just cats.
That is true. Actually, a good deal of animals do, like foxes, things like that. So I kind of like these whiskers. The upper ones. The ears, I don't know. Like I'm kind of torn. I like the fluff on these ones. I like how cute the hearts are, but I don't feel like that's.
I know their ears are heat regulators.
I'm confused, or I'm stuck between the ears, I'll say that much. But he needs stripes. Basil has stripes. So we can move on to the stripes before I decide on the ears. How the hell do I want to do stripes? There we go.
So cat breeds have hair in their ears.
A good deal of them do. Actually, I have an idea. Nope. Shit, why'd I do that?
Vincent did.
Okay. So the eyes will be white. And even though this is Basil, we're not going to draw him realistically, obviously. So, like, his coloring won't be specifically realistic. So, like, for example, I'm going to duplicate that because, for example, he has white on his chest and belly. And then like the tiny little bit under his belly right there.
Wouldn't the stripes be half-moon arches from his back downwards?
Yeah, I could see that. But right now, we're working on this. Just his white patch, because even though he doesn't necessarily have white, he does have a lighter kind of taupe color, and I'm not gonna sit there and do like literally color for color. It's gonna be more of an abbreviation of his colors. So, which I might leave the the belly out on these ones because of the way they look, but okay. So now that we have the lighter color, which will probably also include his ears, if I had to take a guess.
Coloring.
Yeah, stylized coloring. So, like, obviously I'm not going to take him from a literal perspective of his colors because that's just kind of boring and it's not really that pleasing to the eye. So it'll be more of like...
Style your own smiling face with smiling eyes.
Thank you, Mama. But because of that, obviously, it won't be his actual coloring. It'll be more like a symbolism of his coloring. So, like, grays and blacks and whites. And I actually have this, like, cool galaxy kind of concept for him because I want him to be kind of like a monster cryptid thing. Kind of like how Silva's also a monster, but we'll get to that later. First, I have to actually, you know, do the... And if there's one thing I know, he has little sockies. He doesn't necessarily have, like, specific sockies like this, but I did notice that the entire underside of his, like, arms are always black, and it's kind of cute. Give him, like, little garters. Maybe. I don't know, maybe.
Cute.
I don't know if I like that. It looks like Aang from... The face is where I'm getting kinda... He does have this very cute, like, chin strap, I noticed. It's very weird. Well, this is gonna be the collar, but whatever, we'll still do that.
Someday you should do Silvadorkable with Basil picture.
I'd like to. That's part of the reason that I decided to draw Basil, because I haven't actually drawn him for quite a while, so I realized that drawing him would be a little challenging since I haven't actually done him for a while. Oh. I do like the stripes, but I'm thinking maybe they're too close together. Just a little pause. I do like that. I do like his little black paws. I like his little stripes. Okay. Kinda has a white muzzle. Hold on, I have to actually see if I can find a good reference for striping patterns on cats, because I don't have a lot of them. In case you can't tell. Come on. There you are. So he actually, in all truth, he doesn't have black paws. His underside of his paws are black, but I think it would be cute to have him have little black paws. His ears are dark, though, I've noticed, judging by this picture. His ears are dark.
They all have a lighter colored area on their muzzles.
And the inside of his ears are white. Or lighter. And he actually has... That is true. He does, but it's like down here. It's really... But he actually has... It's kind of weird. It's hard to explain. He has like this stripe that goes straight from his eyes. I don't know. I guess I could just technically have it go like this. I don't feel like that's... Yeah, he has a stripe that just goes like straight from his eyes like that. It's actually really cute. But he does have stripes that go up through here. That start a little bit above his nose. I guess technically we could put the stripe like right there instead.
Doesn't have to be realistic, just make what you like.
True. Thank you, Mama. I do like this though. I like this style, like lighter. Okay, I do like the dark ears. I'll give it that. I like the dark ears. Try like thicker stripes. Try like just the toes.
My cat's the nose stripe isn't really a stripe, it's the whole nose bridge area.
His is really interesting. It starts like right here and he has a couple of small stripes and then they all kind of like meld into one mismatch. It's actually very kind of interesting when you look at it, but I like the stripes, how they curve around the body like that. Maybe like one there.
Like a diamond.
Kind of. Because by the middle of his neck, it does taper back down. It's actually really cute. He's a cute little boy, but goddamn, his stripes are hard to do.
Or upside down triangle.
Try giving him like a darker nose.
I like that.
Yeah, I like his little nose, right? It's cute. Kind of curious if I think I want to make this a little bit darker too. Just so it blends a little better.
Better than a solid stripe.
Add a little bit of shading.
Their stripes are camouflage.
Yeah, he actually is really well camouflaged. Little fucker. Yeah. Yeah, I don't like that. There we go. I like this tail. I realize this is not the right.
I like the ears in your moving avatar on the screen.
Oh, thank you. What do those ones look like? So cute. Hmm. I'm stuck between these faces. The patterns. Definitely this style of body. But I kind of like this fur pattern. Yeah. I don't know the ears though, because I like these ears. And this face shape.
Bought my favorite snack, wasabi and soy sauce.
Wasabi and soy sauce? Like just those two together, or is there something you add to it?
That's a hard choice.
Bye.
Blue Diamond brand.
Oh! Almonds. Okay. I was a little confused there at first. I kind of like this face. This one.
Almonds.
Okay. I think I got it now. So. Oops.
But they're addicting.
Okay, so we wanted... Yeah, almonds can be very addicting, honestly. So we wanted those eyes, but we wanted these ears. Okay, I wanted those ears. I wanted those whiskers. That face we can work with, this body. It's really the only thing that's different. Is this. Right. I like that little further down. Maybe higher? Maybe further down. No. There we go. And I think face shape, ears, tail's the same, the face we can work with, the body is good. Okay.
Yes.
So now we have the decided design for Basil. Oh, wrong one. So much work going into just designing a cat. It's way too small.
Love it.
There we go, much better. That is not accurate at all. You know what? There we go. Now we know it's... Actually... Man, he's so cute so far. You know, I like that streaming avatars still is working in the fact that it'll spawn the star, but it won't spawn any of the avatars for YouTube. Some bullshit is what it is. I like that.
It's haunted.
It must be. Being an asshole is what it is. I might have to get in contact with the, developers and find out what the fuck's going on, because something probably broke. And it probably isn't anything on my side, it's probably something on their server side. Or on YouTube side. YouTube likes to do that.
It either broke or a program conflict with another program or setting.
Possibly. don't like that.
Did you have any updates that might interfere with it?
No, not at all, actually. But I know YouTube is always changing their policies and how they do shit, so who knows. I'll figure it out. He is just downright fucking adorable.
It's a minor issue.
Like, look at him. Oh, so cute. His little tiny paws. Little pawsies. I don't know. I don't know if I like him that small. There we go. I think technically, though, don't they have 4 fingers?
He is adorable as all get out.
There we go. Look at those. Ah, so cute. Oh, he's so cute. I love him. And so now we get the pleasure of...
Yes, but most anime don't draw 4 makes it too crowded.
True. Honestly, I'll probably abbreviate them to not have any little fingers anyway. But that's just something for now.
I love him too, Ave.
And I notice a lot of anime doesn't give cats, like, the whisker to his nose. They actually give them to, like, the side of the face. Like that. But honestly, I'm not really sure if I even want him. Kind of like him better without him, you know? But we...
Great, awesome job.
Thank you. We will actually be doing... Actually, we can set this as a reference. And let's do like a base color of like gray. That's a good spot to stop, and we will work on his colors tomorrow. Because so far, he is... Oh, look at him. He's just fucking adorable. You just eat him up.
Their whiskers are more on the sides.
Ah, so cute. Just wait until you see the monster version of him. Anyway, so that is all for today. I hope all of you have a wonderful evening. Hopefully my stream behaves better tomorrow, and that way I don't have to end up going through so much work just to get it up and running.
Good night, sweetie. Love you and Basil.
I love you too. I hope all of you have a good night. Bye, Mama.
Great, awesome art.